Unit 9 is titled The English Phonological System, Models and Techniques of Learning, Perception, Discrimination, and Uttering of Sounds. Stress, Rhythm and Intonation, Phonetic Correction, Teaching English Pronunciation, the Phonological System, Models, and Techniques. The teaching of English pronunciation has evolved significantly, moving from a neglected skill to a core component of effective communication. Historically, it gained prominence with methods like audiolingualism and the direct method. Today, applied linguists and educators recognize that pronunciation is vital for both intelligibility and comprehension. This paper explores the English phonological system, instructional models, and practical techniques for teaching pronunciation in the primary classroom, aligning with contemporary Spanish educational legislation. The English phonological system. To understand how to teach English pronunciation, it's crucial to grasp the language's phonological system. This system is a vast and varied landscape, with significant differences between dialects like received pronunciation UK and general American US, yet maintaining a high degree of mutual intelligibility. A key distinction is made between phonetics and phonology. Phonetics is the physical study of how human speech sounds are produced, while phonology is concerned with the mental organization of these sounds and their function in a language. The basic unit of phonology is a phoneme, the smallest sound unit that can change a word's meaning. The phonological system is composed of two main features: segmental and segmental features refer to individual sounds, vowels, and consonants, while suprasegmental features are characteristics that extend beyond single sounds such as pitch, loudness, and length, which shape, stress, rhythm, and intonation. Segmental features. Vowels and consonant speech is a complex process involving three stages: initiation, air, expulsion from the lungs, phonation, sound production in the larynx, and articulation, shaping the sound with the vocal organs. The articulatory system, including the lips, tongue, teeth, and palates, responsible for creating the vast array of English sounds. Sounds are primarily classified into vowels and consonants. Vowels are produced with a free flow of air. They are categorized by tongue position, front, central, or back. Tongue height, close, open, or mid. Lip shape, rounded or unrounded. Length, long or short. Diphthongs, which are two vowel sounds in a single syllable, and less common triphthongs, are also part of this category. Consonants are produced when airflow is partially or completely obstructed. They are classified by voicing, whether the vocal cords vibrate voiced, like B, or not. Voiceless, like P. Place of articulation, where the obstruction occurs. For example, bilabio for P and B, dental for P and P, alveolar for T and D. Manner of articulation, how the airflow is obstructed, for example, plosive for P, fricative for per F, nasal for per meter. Suprasegmental features. Stress, rhythm, and intonation. These features are crucial for conveying meaning and emotion in English. Stress involves emphasizing certain syllables, which can change a word's meaning or grammatical category. For example, contract versus contract. Rhythm is the pattern of stressed and unstressed syllables. In English, content words are typically stressed, creating a characteristic beat. Intonation refers to the rise and fall of pitch, which communicates attitude, emotion, and the purpose of an utterance, for example, a statement or a question. Learning models and techniques. Teaching pronunciation effectively requires a blend of approaches. Intuitive, imitative approach. Learners listen to and imitate sounds without explicit instruction, often with the help of technology. Analytic linguistic approach uses explicit teaching tools like phonetic charts and the phonetic alphabet. Integrative approach embeds pronunciation practice within meaningful, communicative tasks. Practical techniques for the primary classroom include visual aids and nonverbal cues to show stress and intonation, tongue twisters and minimal pairs to practice challenging sounds, using songs, rhymes, and drama to make learning engaging. Shadowing, where students mimic a speaker's speech to improve rhythm and intonation, leveraging digital tools like Sensei Say It or Blue Canoe for interactive practice. These techniques align with the concept of learning situations defined in Decree 209/2022, which emphasizes contextual, functional learning. For example, preparing a Christmas carol for a school talent show naturally integrates pronunciation practice in a fun and purposeful way. Perception, discrimination, and production. Effective pronunciation instruction must focus on 3 key stages: perception, discrimination, and production. Before students can produce sounds, they must first be able to hear and distinguish them. Perception and discrimination. Activities like sound repetition, minimal pairs, spotting the difference, and running dictation help students train their ears to recognize subtle sound differences. Games like Bingo and the station's activity make this practice interactive and fun. Production. The presentation, practice, production. PPP model is highly effective. In the presentation stage, the teacher models new sounds. In the practice stage, students engage in controlled drills. In the production stage, they use the new sounds in creative, communicative tasks like role plays, oral presentations, or dialogues. For students with specific language impairments, a personalized action plan, PAP, is essential. This plan should include individualized assessments, the use of visual and kinesthetic techniques, consistent repetition, and focused articulation exercises. Phonetic correction. Correcting pronunciation mistakes is a delicate task. The ultimate goal is intelligibility, not perfect native-like imitation. Corrections should be systematic and non-discouraging. Recasting. The teacher correctly repeats a student's mistake, hoping the student will cues. The teacher uses simple cues like pronunciation to signal an error. Silence. Writing the correct form on the board allows the student to notice the error without interrupting the conversation. Phonemic chart. A valuable tool for pointing out specific sound differences. Peer correction. Encourages collaboration and active learning, as students can help each other find the correct pronunciation. Conclusion. Pronunciation is a challenging but fundamental skill for English learners. It is a critical feature of language instruction that significantly impacts comprehension and intelligibility. By prioritizing pronunciation throughout lessons, using a combination of models and techniques, and focusing on sound perception, discrimination, and production, primary teachers can help their students become confident and competent communicators. This dedication ensures that pupils not only understand spoken messages but also express themselves clearly, ultimately achieving the multilingual competence outlined in educational curricula.